15 minutes is all it takes to jumpstart your day as powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. Welcome to 15 Minutes of Success.
Oh, it's a great day in every way. How y'all doing? Listen, this is incredible. This is incredible because the broadcast said that it wasn't streaming to the other platforms. And I said, well, I've got to reset this broadcast. And one of my engineers said, no, you're live on Facebook. Well, hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, LinkedIn. Hello, everyone. So you know how we come in. We're going to start this party, right? I'm your host, Dr. Lotus Riché. And oh, baby, have I got some fantastic, powerful, amazing men and women for you tonight. Stand by, tag your friend, and hey, listen, I know that you probably got a phone or two phones or three phones and an iPad. So go ahead and get in where you fit in and tell your friends to come on in. We'll be right back.
Please welcome to the show, Toe Clay, Dr. Jeffrey E. Berger,
Is there a doctor in the house? I say yes, there is, and he's got a burger in him.
There you go. That's hamburger.
That's right. How you doing, gentlemen? I'm so happy to have you here on the show tonight. And of course, the queen herself, Miss Tiffany Parent, is in the house. Wow. Come on, give it up.
Fantastic. That's right.
She the girl.
Yes, she is. So listen, gentlemen, you all are having a phenomenal conference this coming weekend. And that's one reason why, everybody, that's why we're here, because we want to tell you about it. Not only is it going to be in person, and so the ladies did this, so the guys are going to do this too. It's in Rancho Cuca. Gentlemen,
Manga.
All right. Yeah. So that's where it's going to be, everybody. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and tag a friend and tell them, come on in, use your phone, use your iPad, use your mother's phone or your father's phone too. And sometimes your kids have a phone. You can use their phones too and tell them to tag a friend and come on in. So Tiffany, we know that you're driving along and we want you to be safe. So we want to hear from you first. If you're not frozen, talk to us, Tiffany. She's all smiles. I think she may be having a little tech issue because she's driving along, but that's not a problem. So let's go right to you, Dr. Berger.
Oh, there's Tiffany.
There she is. All right, talk to us, Tiffany. Talk to us.
All right, look, it froze up a little bit. You know, I'm on the road trying to get out here to get ourselves ramped up and ready for our conference tomorrow. So if I am chopping in and out, I apologize. But I'm just excited. I'm excited because I'm still in the clouds from last weekend's conference with the ladies. It was phenomenal. Lots of transformation, lots of empowerment, lots of encouragement and inspiration. Just amazing. Have the men come on in and share their brilliance and really just share their experience on how to become healed, happy, and whole. It's just going to be amazing. There's so many different perspectives. I mean, we as women, we move a little bit different at times. And, I've been doing these conferences now for a while, and a couple of my guy friends said, hey, what's up? Why are you not doing it for the men?
What's going on? And
I said, okay, all right. I take that challenge. And I'm going to go out there, and just like I handpicked the ladies, I'm going to handpick some really brilliant young men to come on in here and to inspire and encourage. And that's exactly what we've done here. Dr. Berger here and I have worked together for some time with Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine. He's been a contributing writer and also our cover guy for a few years now. So we are just so thankful and grateful to him. And T.O., as he was mentioning, we had been connected with a woman that is part of the network that we have that I've created. And she said, you know what? You got to meet T.O. My son had just went into the military. He was going through the boot camp thing. And she says, this man right here can help you to be inspired and encouraged through this journey and can probably help your son as well. And believe me, T.O. and I had some serious talks as I'm sobbing on the other end of the phone because I'm just not knowing how to handle, my son being over there. So I am so grateful and thankful to these two that will be hitting the stage as well.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, it's always a delight, and we are doing it right when we do this amazing annual GPN Men's Heal Happy and Whole Conference. So, T.O., talk to us. Tell us why. First, I want to know why you decided, because we talked backstage, y'all, before we came on. So give them some love, put some L's in the comment. We talked backstage, and you told me what inspired you to come. But now we're in front of the whole wide world because there are people that's watching us now around the globe and that are going to hit the replay. So tell them why you were inspired to be a part of this, because we need it. So talk to us, T.
Yes, absolutely, Dr. Lotus. First and foremost, thank you for having me here. It's such a blessing, as we were talking offline backstage. Again, I mean, when you look at Tiffany, you can feel that raw connection. Yes. You could feel that love. You could feel that energy. You could feel that power, and to be up early, bright and early in Atlanta this morning, catching the flight out of Hartsfield International, landing in the LAX, walking out, the beautiful California sun's out early. Oh man, it's just extremely exciting. As I said before, I've lived here. I spent probably about a total of 8 years out here. I became a man out here. I joined the United States Marine Corps in 1998. I was a young 19-year-old, never been to the West Coast before. I'm out here, different dialect, different dialogue, Timberland boots, and New York Yankee caps, and I wanted to see, what was given, to us on the East Coast as young fellas, from the movies, the Boys in the Hood and Minister Society. I wanted to see Slauson Avenue and wanted to get out and about and see many things. And I was able to do that, but I really became a man here. So this is really Dr. Lotus full circle. And through the gift of God, God connects his people. Oh, yes. Trust me, all the people around the world that's hearing this right now, God connects his people. And when we come together, that's the expectation, is for us to infuse what we call light, which is that love, that intellect, that greatness, that health, and that truth. And please get in the building tomorrow. Send your nephew, send your son. Please be there. Dr. Berger's going to give such amazing empowerment word that will really help you. Financial literacy. I'll be speaking on leadership. Some of the other speakers coming in just speaking about that overall empowerment, and that's what it's about. So yeah, I'm happy, Dr. Lotus, to be here, and so excited.
Well, we're so happy to have you, and I just cannot wait to hear you hit the stage and share with us all your power, your zeal, your knowledge, your wisdom, your greatness. I am literally on the edge of my seat right now. So I'm going to be in the room handling the tech, folks. For those of you that's joining us in Zoom, we did this especially for you because we don't want you to miss out on anything that these gentlemen have to say. Dr. Berger, what inspired you? And I know you have a history with Tiffany as well, but from a man's perspective, why is it important that men show up in the room? Because we just heard from a male's perspective, from from Mr. Clay as a veteran. He's been there before. He's touched down there before. But there, it made him a man. Now he's coming back to help other men.
That's right.
So from your perspective, why did you say, okay, Tiffany, I'll do it?
So that's a great question, Dr. Lotus. And for those that don't know what Unsnapped is, I do want to, well, first I want to say thank you for your service. That's number one.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Dr. Burke.
And for Unsnapped, understanding necessary solutions needed to apply positive principles ending destruction. So when I was asked to do this, I kind of, took a step back and evaluated what do I have to offer? But thinking over my life and my journey, I decided that I wanted to jump in because my life has been a bunch of vignettes. I call them vignettes because they're just different types of transformations. And I grew up as a baby boomer, and we were taught as young men, boys don't cry, boys don't have feelings, and boys got to suck it up, and there was nothing back in that time and era allowing me to, really pursue anything, because I am, and I'll share this tomorrow in this, that I am a survivor of childhood molestation, chemical dependency, and 2 attempted suicide. That's part of my journey, and it's got me to where I am today. So it's really about embracing your own self and the value that you really have, because we were put here for a reason. God put us here for a reason. And I struggled with that for many, many years, being raised a Catholic, having the Catholic guilt, so forth and so on. But I came through that revelation and am embracing that because I found my mission and I'm more passionate about it. And I do want to share that with the world and for those that are struggling, because there are programs out there, there are resources, and there are people out there who understand and want to help, because we are in such a world where so many of our systems are broken and corrupt. And we want to be able to share the vision of that hope, because that's what I was looking for back in between 2015 and 2018, after I left corporate America. I was floundering. And when you get in front of a group of people like Tiffany, and I'm going to be meeting these gentlemen tomorrow, T.O. Clay and all the other ones, you're embracing their journeys as well, and there's a lot of relatability between between everybody's journey, with just different little twists here and there. And that's what's exciting. It's like, when I talk to people, wow, I know exactly what you're saying. I've gone through the same thing or something similar. And this is a platform for people that are listening right now to get your tickets and come onto the Zoom, because there's amazing speakers that are going to share their stories and their wisdom, as you said. And I'm just truly humbled and blessed that I am part of this and decided to come on board as a contributing author, as well as join this amazing group of individuals that I'm so excited to share the stage with. Thank you.
Simply awesome. And it's interesting because we have a lot of similarities too. As a kid, 6 years old, that was molested by my babysitter's grandson, and having a background in clinical psychology, working with people who suffered through substance use disorders and mental illness, and also having my family members who suffered through substance use and mental illness, and being a suicide intervention trainer. I train trainers because I've walked that dark road before, and I know what it's like. Things don't happen for no reason.
Correct.
We talk about 6 degrees of separation. We talk about why we're here, right? Clay talked about that earlier. We're here for a reason. You talked about meeting with the Jehovah's Witness, and the two of you were able to have a great dialogue. And it's so interesting because I have Jehovah's Witness that work with me and for me. And we don't look at the thing about religion that would separate us, but we look at what connects us together.
That's it.
So this is one reason in my mind that this is going to be so powerful. It's going to be life-changing. It's going to be life-inspiring, because there are going to be so many men in the room from a myriad of backgrounds that's coming for an objective that everyone has in mind. And that's to bring the love and light and life to people that may otherwise not even get it.
Right.
And so
Absolutely.
I'm just seeing I just, woo.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited, and I cannot wait. So with that being said, Tiffany, as the spearhead, and I see Charles is here with us, and we're going to have Charles come on as soon as he comes on camera. But Tiffany, a lot of times people say, well, why should you host something? You should just do something only for women. It shouldn't be for men. And I really believe that if you separate the people, you can conquer them. But with you doing what you're doing, you're bringing people together so that we can not just survive, but thrive.
Right.
So touch on that a bit, if you will.
Well, this really came about, and Jeffrey touched on it a little bit with the Unsnapped project. You know, I am a visionary author, and we've done the Becoming a Girl Powerhouse, where the women are sharing their stories from trauma to triumph and things like that. And when Unsnapped came about, you know, again, it's understanding necessary solutions needed to apply positive principles ending destruction. What is it that you can do to stay calm, cool, and collected in today's society? And as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, men have a perspective on this too. And again, I was challenged, you know, because they're like, well, why don't you do a school book project? And I said, you know what, we can do a brother-sister book, and we'll capture the two perspectives. And as I'm working with the gentleman, I said, you know what, as I'm getting to know everyone, I'm learning their stories, I'm learning some of the similarities, I'm watching them all come together, and everybody's from all these different walks of life. And you know, right now, man, the climate of the world is a little off. So to see, you know, individuals, especially men, you know, come together and just have joy in the room, and to be just talking about life and certain situations, it was just very powerful. And I said, you know, we need to do this. We need to have these men in the room together. Yes. You know, I volunteered for a couple of different organizations, and you know, half through the years. And I said, you know, Justice for Youth is one that has my heart. So I said, why don't we bring some of those gentlemen in the room? And, you know, we had a little bit of a challenge with that. They're going through a little bit of leadership change. And I said, you know what, let's go ahead and reach out even further. So we even reached out to Project Hope, who have, you know, both men and women that they also help in the community. So really bringing these individuals here that have gotten to the other side of life's circumstances, so they can pour into the gentlemen and the women, because the women were like, wait, we all want to hear a little something from the men as well. Granted, the women were a little selfish with wanting to share their room, but that's okay. That's okay, ladies. We all growing. We still growing. Okay, so we'll see what happens next year if we all don't get together in the same room, right? But you know, that's really where this was birthed, was to again have these powerful men that have, you know, been able to conquer things mentally, spiritually, you know, even financially, that can come and help other people get to the other side. Yes. That's what this is all about.
Yeah. I love that. And you know, here's the thing. When we talk about a light bulb going off, right? So T.O. Clay, you do a thing called Light Bulb Lessons, right? That's your company, Light Bulb Lessons LLC.
Yes.
You all are shining a light. You're turning the light bulb on for a lot of people where their light was dimmed.
That's right.
Or the light wasn't on because no one was inspiring them to say, look at this. There is a light. Okay.
That's right.
And you're going to help people, as I always say, ignite and take flight in every area of their life. Right. Because here's what I'm hearing. Here's what I'm hearing. Not only are they going to get a light bulb turned on in their life, in their spirit, they're also going to get unsnapped.
Yep.
Unsnapped.
That's right. That's right.
Unsnapped. Understanding necessary solutions needed to apply positive principles, ending destruction.
Mhm.
The caveat to what I'm getting from that is when they get unsnapped, come on, because let's face it, people are locked down. Some of them are chained up in their mind, in their spirit, but now they're getting ready to understand what's necessary so that they can have some solutions of their own. So I want to go to you first, Clay, and I want you to talk to me about what people can expect to hear from you when it comes to you helping them to turn that light bulb on.
Oh, absolutely. My topic tomorrow is going to be leaders want the last shot. Notice I didn't say leaders take the last shot. Leaders want the last shot. And you know, I love basketball, you all. That's something that's been near and dear to me for a long time. And a lot of times the Lord will give me these visions in the spirit, because I truly do believe it takes a man to unlock another man. I really do believe that. And as it's been said, Dr. Lotus, Tiffany, Coach Chuck, Dr. Berger, this is no coincidence that we're coming together tomorrow. And we're not afraid to speak about when our light was dim. We're not afraid to speak about dealing with the situations that we experienced and down in the dumps and felt like truly we couldn't overcome. But again, it took someone else to extend that hand out. It took a lot of prayers for someone in our family that we didn't even realize that was praying for, to start to break that yoke and shake things up. And that's why God put it in Tiffany's spirit to bring these men together. The women, hey, big shout out to y'all, man. We love y'all. Hey, you all are the wisdom. Y'all have the wise dome. And a lot of times we're the hard-headed ones as men. We don't want to listen. So us coming together tomorrow, again, our light must shine in order to connect with your light. As your light shines, so many people will begin to see the great works that is coming together, and not just for Rancho Cucamonga. We're trying to reach and inspire and impact throughout the entire world. It's needed, you all. No more mask on. It's time to take the mask off. It's time for us to say, hey, woe is me. I've been there. How can I be a better friend? How can I be a better dad? How can I be a better son? Just like Tiffany said, her son is about to leave and go to the military. I've had that experience. You know, I was so happy to be able to talk to her and share the things that I learned from my wisdom, my mother. My mother saying, oh my goodness, you're going to Iraq, you're going to Afghanistan. I don't know if you're going to make it back. So again, I don't want to be long-winded, but hey, I'm really excited and pumped about tomorrow. And I'm telling you, if you can't get in that room, do yourself a favor and tap in virtually. Tap in virtually. Something that will be said tomorrow, I promise you, will unlock, unstrapulate, whichever way you choose to look at it. Something is going to shake and shift tomorrow. You don't want to miss out on that.
My. Y'all see this man, right? Y'all see him. I got him solo. He up here. Y'all come and tap in. Come and tap in. Did T.O. say it or did he say it? Wow. Woo. So listen. We see the guys is rolling in. The guys is rolling in. The guys is here.
Let's go.
So listen, we got Coach Prison in here. We've got Charles Lang in here. We're going to hear from them. We're going to take it back to Dr. Berger, right? But we're going to give these two gentlemen the mic for a quick moment. So, Charles, I saw you backstage. You had tenacity, making sure you got in. Coach Chuck, he kept trying because he was not going to let anything stop him, and so he's here. So, Coach Chuck.
Okay. Hi, how are you guys?
Co-host, Mr. Lang. We're so happy to have you. So we want to hear from both of you. Mr. Lang, since you're driving, I want you to have a moment to go first.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Hello? Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes, we can.
Can you
So,
you can hear me? Okay. Sorry,
yes.
I'm kind of driving right now, but
It's okay.
I'm happy to be here and to learning from everyone. And that's great stories. It's very encouraging, and I really appreciate this opportunity from Tiffany's arrangement for men's empowerment event. I think right now in the world situation right now, there are a lot of negativities going on. A lot of people feel like pressure, feel like discouraged, something like that. This is time as a man, we really need to re-energize ourselves, get rid of this negativity, back to our original self, which is our spirit of love from God. That's really everyone is from very beginning. So we need to back to that 0 point, be totally positive. The world can be a lot of changes, there are a lot of challenges to come to our life anytime, but we just have to be true to ourselves to make sure we totally understand who we are, where I come from, then fight back to any negativity, get rid of that from ourselves first. We
Yes.
have to be positive first ourselves before we facing outside challenge. That
Yep.
a lot of time people don't realize that they say that I'm going to fight for right thing to do. I'm going to fight for whatever is good for people, but in their mind they are still negative. They still have shadows. They still feel disappointed, something like that,
Yes.
and those are going to affect our actions, and also going to devalue ourselves, so that
Yep.
energy will not come out 100%. So those are the things we need to really realize ourselves when we face in the challenge of the world. Ourselves, the first one to be taken care of. We have to learn that. When we want to love people, love the world, we need to learn how to love ourselves. And to love ourselves, it's really about how we can see who we are originally. And we all are God's child. We are all given by God's power. Without God, nothing exists. Without God, we cannot be grow up. So because of that, so let's give ourselves 100% to God and let God's energy come to us 100%. With that equipment, then we can definitely stand up and definitely start help ourselves to grow up, to stand up strong, and then help other people at the same time. So that's kind of I feel like we need to focus on from the beginning and to help ourselves first, to make sure ourselves taken care spiritually, mentally, and also physically in our health. And at the same time, we also need to make sure we can work to have enough energy, money come to us, financial come to us, which those are the energy from God if we do everything right. So we need to keep them balanced in health and finance so that we can really be in the kingdom of God and have abundance there, then we can help more people when we feel abundant. If you feel lack of energy, feel lack of finance, lack of health, it's going to be very challenge for us to really help other people, to let them see we really have power from God to help them. So those are the things I feel like it's very important. That's something I would like to share with our, you know, loved people, men and women together. So those are the things I really want to share with each other, and hopefully we can, help each other.
I told y'all this broadcast was going to be fire. Look,
Thank you.
Dr. Berger came in dropping mics. T.O. came in dropping mics. Now Charles came in dropping phones. I mean, listen, if you are not sharing this broadcast, I want everybody to take 30 seconds. Take 30 seconds. Go ahead, take 30 seconds. We're going to give you 30 seconds. Share this on your page. If you're not sharing this on your page, go to your page. Dr. Berger, make sure it's running on your page. T.O., make sure it's running on your page. You got 30 seconds, tag you're it.
Please welcome to the show, Ipiani Lockhart, Charles, Coach Chuck, Prison, Raymond Martinez, Please welcome to the show, Toe Clay, Dr. Jeffrey E. Berger,
They are in the house. Go tell your friends to come on in because they are in the house. And this conference is going to be a conference that you don't want to miss. Woo! Wow. Coach Chuck is in the house. Coach Chuck, what inspired you to say yes? So you got to open your mic.
You know, I had it off because I didn't want to be rude, but I always forget that damn thing. But hey, I'm on because I'm going to put it to you this way. Let's give all the praise and glory to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Okay? I'd have never met a Charles I didn't like it. I thought that he was powerful. Now I'm going to come back out and I got my wife's crosses behind me because it's all about the power and the love of our Lord and Savior. You know, Satan tried to keep me out. Satan tried to stop me, and I don't know what buttons I pushed. All I know, I was going through my tablet. I was going back to my phone. I was going back to my tablet, and I did not give up. And isn't that what it's all about? It's about not giving up. And this conference, man, this conference is about not just us coming and being part of it, but us reaching out to those that are in need, and that is our youth. And you all know, Coach Chuck, you're a locker room coach in this game of life. That's what I bring to the table. I'm the CEO and founder of Follow Your Dreams Athletics. And I'm not going to give it all away, but I just want to give you a little bit. Upon conception, every single living thing is given life by the Creator. And we're all given a journey. You know, you've heard people say all the time, well, that's our journey. It was already put in front of us. It's a true story. However, we're also given an hourglass, and nobody knows how much sand is in that hourglass except the Creator, who I choose to call God, put in that hourglass for us to complete the journey that he gave us when he gave us life. And for me, I did not have a real good one. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. I help bring awareness to generational cycles of negativity passed down on youth and youth and youth. But when you're youth, then you become a parent. And if you didn't get rid of those traits, dysfunctionality, child abuse, alcohol, domestic violence, suicide, it's going to come back on you. And I can tell you this from experience. I became domestic violent at a young age. I became child abusive at a young age until I went and seeked help. And tomorrow, we're going to have speakers that are going to help people open up their mind and help them understand that change is possible, as it was for me. I ran away at 16. We'll talk about this tomorrow. I ran away at 16 because I had 13 years of the ugliest abuse along with my mother. That I ran away and I got adopted by a widowed Japanese lady that put me through school. When I got into high school, I had already attended 28 schools, 18 elementary, 9 juniors, and finally 1 high school. Now, while I was at that school, I participated in sports. I participated in activities. I was even in the band my sophomore year. Sports kept me off the streets. And I lettered in football, track, water polo, and wrestling. I got out in 1974, 1975. I got my first coaching job as a rec basketball coach in Carson, California for 12-year-old boys basketball. And 50 years later, I'm still coaching. But good coaches coach X's and O's. Great coaches coach life. So me, the Follow Your Dreams Athletics CEO, I'm not the chief executive officer. I just have courage educating others because I found or came through me Follow Your Dreams Athletics. And I have young men playing in the NFL. I have young men and women playing in D1. I have a young man that got a hold of me 2 years ago. I posted it on my page. Got a hold of me 2 years. He played with the Clippers, the Chargers, and he played with the Ravens. He got a hold of me and says, Coach, I need for you to come down and help me campaign. 27 years old. Okay? He wanted to give back where he came from. He wanted to follow his dreams. And so I said, all right, Mike Willie's his name. You can look him up. Mike says, Coach, come on down, man. I said, come on where? He says, I heard from where? Compton. Man, I was right in the next day and I was right out as soon as we got done campaigning. But the point I'm making is I have lived the change, and I have followed my own dream. You know, when I was 3 years old and my stepdad beat me so severely that they took me away and put me in a safe home and they incarcerated him. And I was sitting in the backyard one day and I was swinging back and forth and I looked up in the clear blue sky and I said, I know you're up there because he taught me this in Sunday school. Jesus loves me. Yes, I know. And I said, so Lord, since you're listening to me, and I'm swinging and I'm smiling, looking up, and I said, let me get old. And I promise you, I will make it right. I'm on this show right now, talking to hopefully a whole lot of people that will come and visit us tomorrow, whether it's virtually or in person. And I'm making it right because I was given another day in my journey to tell my story of hope. And not just for us, it's not just a men's conference. And I hear there might be some ladies sliding in there. That's all good too, because now it's the men and the lady, the elders, working and helping our youth become aware that change is possible. I don't care where you came from. I don't care what you went through. It's your journey. And sometimes you go off into paths. You might get off that main road. You might get off that main trunk and you're going to get off into branches. And all those branches, all those paths are lessons learned. So when you come back and you understand the main frame of your journey and you wake up every single day and you're blessed to wake up, my father would say, I woke up. And I said, the rest of the day is an adventure. Well, tomorrow we're going to wake up and we're going to have a very, very humbling, powerful day, sending messages of hope, of healing, of kindness, wisdom, helping self-esteem, self-worth, and self-respect within our youth so they too can follow their dreams.
You're muted, Dr. Lotus.
I'll be so excited back there. I keep my mic. Put some 10s, but somebody saw me because they threw up a 10 already. I just showed. Go ahead and put some 10s in the chat. So we're going right to Dr. Berger. Dr. Berger, what can people expect to hear from you? Because I heard Mr. Clay said something about financial awareness. So what can people expect to hear from you? So if you just joining us, I want to welcome you to the Lotus Riché show. But this is 15 minutes of success. This show is usually 33 minutes. But tonight we're giving you something extra special. I want you to know that you are cared about. And these men and this woman and other women alike are having this dynamic conferences. We are teaming up. And it's not just going to be in California. It's going to be all over the world. Okay? And we want you to know that you're important. So Dr. Berger, talk to them. What can they expect to get from you when you're on that stage tomorrow, sharing your love, light, and wisdom?
Thank you. So that's a great question. And I love hearing all of these men talking about some of their journey. And I'm really, really excited to be in their presence. But, as I mentioned earlier, I left corporate America in 2015 to discover who is Jeff Berger. And I formed Abundance and Optimum Wellness. That's my DBA, because I believe we all should be living a life of abundance in optimum wellness, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. And these are what I call dimensions of a formula that I've come up with, and incorporating all of those dimensions to leading towards true wealth. And true wealth is not about money. It's about these dimensions. So I've taken these dimensions and incorporated into my story of chaos to calm through my vignettes, as I called it earlier, and my different transformational chapters, if you will. So I'm going to be starting out with talking about the impact of trauma from my perspective, because as I say, I'm a survivor of childhood molestation, chemical dependency, 2 attempted suicides. And back in the 70s and 80s, we didn't have resources to go to, so everything was kept in. So I'm going to be sharing some of that internal struggle that I had. Then I go into part 2, which is, the power of holistic wellness. And that's when the doors really opened up for me with regards to a different world out there, because I was so trapped into a system that was all about managing illness, and it was all about medications. Well, try this medication, try that medication. Mm-hmm. And then the third part is the significance of the microbiome. And this is an amazing ecosystem in our body temple, which I'll be talking about. And this is what really got me to basically lose 60 pounds, come off of 5 medications, reduce stress, anxiety, and depression that was at a 10 plus for decades, down to a level 1 in 9 months. And I've been chemical free ever since. And that was August of 2019. So I'll share about that. And then embracing discomfort, because going through each of these phases, there's discomfort. And how did I handle that discomfort? And where did it take me from, and where has it brought me to? And that's really a journey. And what's amazing is that the more people I talk to, there's a lot of similarities with our stories, with a little twist here, a little twist there. It just really depends, but there's a lot of relatability. And what surprises me is, before this all happened for me, I thought I was pretty much like the only one. There's a lot of people out there who have gone through a lot of what I've gone through, of course, in different scenarios, so forth and so on. And then the last part is giving back. It's about giving back, because that's something that I wanted to do, thinking about in the last 5 to 7 years of my corporate career. I want to give back. What can I do to make a difference before I leave this world, having made an impact? Because I was working 6 to 7 days a week, filling the pockets of corporate greed. And it was like, I'm not getting what I want. And my vision is to have something to give back, but I don't want to give back to corporate. I want to give back to the world in some fashion. And that's where I'm thinking about with my mission of the future of true wealth, a digital world. And I'll be talking about that tomorrow, because that has brought me full circle to being healed, happy, whole, living in abundance and optimum wellness, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. And I've been truly blessed with these dimensions, and I continue to embrace them every day. And I will do that until I'm 6 feet under. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not going to go 6 feet under. I'm going to be blown out into the ocean, because that's where I want to be. There you go.
Did he say it, or did he say it? Did he say it or did he say it? So now it's time for you to share it. If you have not shared this broadcast, if you have not tapped someone on the shoulder, if you have not added this to your page, I have one question. What are you waiting for? Because this conference is not only going to help someone overcome, it's going to help them overstand. Get that? They're going to overstand instead of understanding. They're going to overstand how they can heal themselves from the inside out, because change starts from the inside out. It's not like I lost my keys. Where'd you lose your keys? Oh, I lost them. Yeah, I lost them. Help me look for them. We're outside with a flashlight looking for your keys, but the keys are lost on the inside of your house. So you don't have to look outside. They're going to help you to look on the inside. And someone talked about fear. Someone talked about guys are told, oh, you big boys don't cry. If God did not intend for us not to cry, we would not have tear ducts. So this will be an opportunity for you to purge, for you to stand there, man to man, knowing that you are not alone, knowing that someone is there and someone cares. And so I want to go right to this page, and I want to share with you this like amazing opportunity for you to see this video, because I know some people have seen it. So
First annual GPN Men's Empowerment Conference on March 1st, 2025 at the Four Points Hotel in Rancho Cucamonga, California. This is your chance to connect with business and community leaders and learn what it means to be truly healed, happy, and whole in every area of life. Whether you're looking to elevate your career, grow personally, or find balance, this conference is your opportunity to invest in yourself. Don't miss the chance to connect, learn, and chart your journey toward a stronger, wiser, and empowered you.
So go ahead, because we're going to play that one more time before we head out for the night. That's right. Clap it up. Clap it up. We want you to go ahead and get your tickets. Get your tickets. Be a part of this conference, because this is not something that you need to sleep on. So as we wrap for the night, we're going to send you out a hearty invite, because healing starts from the inside. So as we share our final words of wisdom, we're going to do a round robin. We're going to go right to you, Charles. Since you are driving, we want to keep you safe. We want to keep you safe. So we want to hear from you for your final words of wisdom. And Charles, I'm going to put you right up front in the camera. So what would you say to our folks as your final words of wisdom for the broadcast?
Sure, I'm so happy to have the opportunity to work with all great men here and great human being here. That we all come from God. We're all here to help everyone. And I think the most important word I want to say out to everyone is, everybody come to the physical world is to learn, to elevate, to overcome all kinds of challenges, so that we can become great again. From children, go up to really adult, be enlightened. Then later on, we become a light of the universe. That's what we are here for. So let's work on that. Let's all become God's messenger, angels, for everybody that we love. Thank you. I cannot hear you guys. Sorry.
I know I'm not going to take you down first. I couldn't take you down because I want them to know that they need to come hear from you. He's going to uplift you. He's going to uplift you. He is going to inspire you, and he's going to elevate you. So just know that. And so now we're going right over to someone you know. His name is T.O. T.O., share with us your final words of wisdom for this evening.
Yes, I will honestly say again, tomorrow's not promised. It's not promised for any one of us. In terms of accolades, certifications, past experiences, I love me trinkets, all of that's fine and dandy, but we're talking about real healing here. We're talking about real hope here. We're talking about real love here. And thank you to each of the gentlemen, as well as our lovely host, Dr. Lotus, for having us on tonight. Tomorrow is not promised. So every opportunity that you have to grow, every opportunity you have to move the ball down the field, you have to take advantage of that. And I'm just so grateful once again. I've said it 2 or 3 times. So happy to be in the presence of great people that love the Lord, that's willing to grow, willing to put their hand up and say, woe is me, I want to be better. So, hey, let's get it. Like I said, share it. Tomorrow's Saturday. It's going to be a beautiful day. And, hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Once again, thank you, Dr. Lotus, for having me here.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Woo! So much fire in the room tonight. So with no further ado, Mr. Chuck, we're going to go to you. Talk to us.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, once again, it happened because I touched my earbuds. As you can see, they're not in, and they went blank. So they didn't want me to come on. It's not going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me when it comes to me helping build our youth foundation, because they are the next generation. So I want to end with a word that, first of all, let me say to my beautiful sister, Dr. Lotus Riché, you know how much I care about you, and I'm so grateful that you came on and became part of this team, because we couldn't have done it without you. See, they couldn't have done it without all of us, and we're ready to go tomorrow. But I want to leave you with this one word, and I will reiterate it tomorrow. When you come and visit us, whether physical or virtual, you have the opportunity, okay, that we need more love in this world. Remember, there was a song way back when, and there's a song that still goes on. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Come join us tomorrow and bring the love.
I love it. Bring the love. Bring the love. Y'all bring the love. Y'all didn't know that y'all was going to get some singing. Y'all didn't know that, did you? I told you they're bringing the fire. So, with no further ado, I'm going to share with you from the doctor in the house, Mr. Dr. Berger. What say you?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really stoked about tomorrow. I've really had an awesome time listening to these amazing men. But my words of wisdom is that many of us have grown up and been put into a box not to think for ourselves. It's just do as I say and be that robot that they want to teach you to be in that little box. But keep an open mind. It's okay to be skeptical, which really means that you're generally open to information. Cynical is not a part of this picture. We don't want cynical people. Stepping into your uncomfortable zone is where growth really starts. You have to be uncomfortable to get that growth. And what I found is exploring diverse paths opens the door to true wealth in every sense. And with that, it doesn't matter what path that is, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and other paths above and beyond that. But embracing new ways to true wealth in the modern world, we're in a world of change. And there's a lot of change going on. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're looking for avenues, they're looking for programs, they're looking for people to make that change to level up. And that's what we have to offer tomorrow. at the first Men's Empowerment Conference. As I think it was Chuck said, that if you can't come in person, then join us virtually, because it's going to be a day filled with power, hope, and enlightenment, and a lot of joy. So thank you so much. See you there tomorrow.
All right. I absolutely love it. Give them a hand, everybody. Give them a hand. So go ahead and put some 10s in this. If you have not shared this out, go ahead and share this out. Share this out, because without a doubt, it is going to be one for the record books. So with no further ado, we want to invite you, if you have not gotten your ticket, go ahead and get your ticket. You can go to Eventbrite and grab your ticket. Somebody go ahead and put it in the chat. Put the Eventbrite in the chat so people can go ahead and get that link. You can go ahead. Somebody put them 10s in. Thank you, Angie. We absolutely love you. Make sure you go to Eventbrite and get your ticket. It's not too late. Get your ticket tonight, because tonight is right for you to ignite and take flight in every area of your life. And so I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. We were going to play this for you. So we're definitely going to play this for you so that you can grab your ticket. Wait for it. You're going to see a little QR code. Go ahead and scan it and grab your ticket. Here it goes.
Are ready to be healed, happy, and whole in your life. Join us for the first annual GPN Men's Empowerment Conference on March 1st, 2025, at the 4 Points Hotel in Rancho Cucamonga, California. This is your chance to connect with business and community leaders and learn what it means to be truly healed, happy, and whole in every area of life. Whether you're looking to elevate your career, grow personally, or find balance, this conference is your opportunity to invest in yourself. Don't miss the chance to connect, learn, and take charge of your journey toward a stronger, wiser, and empowered you.
So with no further ado, we're coming right to you tomorrow at Rancho
Cucamonga.
Cucamonga. Not cowabunga. Cucamonga.
That's right.
Cucamonga. And make sure you connect. You all have seen, I've shared some of the links. Make sure you connect with everyone here. You can check them out on YouTube. You can check them out on Facebook, LinkedIn. Make sure you connect with everyone here. Also, you'll see some links. On your side. Dr. Berger, all his links are there as well. Make sure you check him out. Please, everybody, put your links in, because people want to connect with all of you, and they're going to want to have you on their conferences, at their summits, whatever they got going on. They're going to want you there because they know that you bring the fire. Okay, so with no further ado, we're going to play the credits twice, because we took 2 shows and combined them just for you. So until we see you tomorrow, please be blessed. Don't stress. Don't take no mess. Always do your best as you ignite and take flight in this conference of your life. Have a good night.
Thank you for watching the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that bell so you won't miss a thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of 15 Minutes of Success, where powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at Lotus at LotusRiché.com, and we'll see you on the other side of 15 Minutes of Success. Success is in the eye of the beholder. See it. Thank you for watching the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that bell bell so you won't miss a thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of 15 Minutes of Success, where powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at lotus@lotusricheignitesyou.com. And we'll see you on the other side of 15 Minutes of Success. Success is in the eye of the beholder. See it, create it, and be it.